controlling your weather, controlling the weather upstairs, your moods, your emotions, your feelings. When emotions come, that's typically a reaction to something, and that's just a response in your nervous system. But then when you have these feelings, and you have feelings of that turn into these harmful chronic moods, such as depression or going into mania, then what do? And what's your responsibility in that if you feel like you have no control, no power over that? Well, something that I found is that I have the ability to control my moods. And I did not know that previously as a sufferer of bipolar depression. So when I was going into, like I'd say, I'd wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Okay, well, if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, what probably caused it? Because it was probably nothing that actually happened in my life. There was probably no type of event that occurred to spur that on. I mean, for most of the times that I was depressed, I really felt like I didn't have a reason to be depressed, but I was simply depressed and frozen in that depression. Well, what could I do? Then I started paying attention to things like, what did I eat? Have I been getting sufficient sleep? Have I been controlling what I do with my thoughts? When thoughts come into your mind, it's almost like somebody handing over baggage to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to unpack that? Or do you want to see what that is and you say, oh no, that's not what I'm about. I don't want that. And you toss it. I didn't know I could do that stuff. I didn't know that's how the brain worked, that's how it functioned. Long story short, I'm going to tell you this. Something that Jesus did in the Bible, he actually controlled the weather. He was asleep and he got up on the wrong side of the bed. And what do I mean by that? When he woke up, he awoke to a storm. If you have really dealt with a dark depression, you know what it's like to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You wake up feeling really crummy, crappy, frustrated, just sad, for whatever reason. But for whatever reason, when Jesus woke up, it was a storm, a brewing and going. And instead, and of course, people were looking at him like, he don't care. He doesn't care if we die. So that's how you could be. Maybe you're a parent or a spouse or somebody in a family member or a friend looks at you and they say, oh, he done checked out. She done checked out. No, you didn't check out. You were just trying to get some sleep. You don't want the storm any more than they do. But what did Jesus do? He rebuked it. He challenged the storm within, right? That was right there within within his space, his environment. Jesus challenged the environment. He challenged the storm. But your environment up here is what I'm concerned about. Are you challenging this storm? Are you rebuking the storm? Because the Lord is telling us that we have the ability to do just that. So I'm just saying today, stand up and rebuke the storm. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you're tired of doing that, stand up and rebuke the storm.